It's good to see all of you this morning. I know you got up so early, but we're in for such a treat. And the treat is that we're going to learn more about mentoring and coaching. And we know that that's so biblical, how we who have had blessed with all this experience, how we're to share with other people all that we have learned and bring them along. And so I'm excited about our group who is here this morning and to hear how you are doing that in the places where you work. And Terri Purgason is going to come up in just a moment and introduce the panel of speakers to you. But first, I want to let you know a little bit about Terri. Terri is a motivational speaker and founder and director of Transformational Leadership, which is a 6-session leadership development seminar. Terri's passion is for women to gain specific tools in order for them to grow into their full, unique leadership potential in Christ. Her business is called Building an Inward-Outward Impact. She is an author, having developed a Bible study devotional. She's a pastor, an adjunct professor at Fresno Pacific University, and has mentored and coached many leaders throughout our city, and myself included. So today she is going to be a speaker, and she's also the facilitator. So Terri Purgason, come up.
Transformational mentors, coaches, and counselors are people who come alongside others to influence transformation by impacting them with the richness of presence, time, strategic skills, and genuine care-centered transformational relationships. And when I talk about counseling, I want you to know that, and you'll see it in the definition, when I talk about counseling, I'm not talking about the therapeutic counseling that some people are very gifted, skilled, trained, and have degrees to do. I'm talking about encouraging the heart of others. But the key with mentoring is you bring skills that you perhaps have developed or experiences that you have had that you can pass on to someone else. Walk alongside them, help them grow in those areas. Coaching is more about drawing people out, looking to see what's inside. What's inside you? Let's take a look. Let's draw that out. But all of them are done through a relationship. And some people have experiences in a multitude of different ways, but you have experienced it in ways that I admire greatly. And so first of all, I'd like for our panel to introduce themselves and tell you what ministry or what they do.
My name is Kelly Colwell, and I'm a teacher at Fresno High School. And the ministry that I do is called Women's Alliance, and it's a first period mentor program for at-risk girls. Women's Alliance started 3 years ago at Fresno High School. So they start when they're sophomores. I have 30 at-risk girls that are identified by some sort of at-risk behavior, and they're placed with me. And the first year was pretty rough. We do a lot of relationship building, and those original girls are graduating this year, so it's our 3-year, our first group. Women's Alliance is now in all the high schools and junior high schools, half of the junior high schools. It has become an amazing program. You know, the mission is to just help them foster positive behaviors as well as graduate and to build leaders. It's like having 30 daughters, okay? And so, you know, these two over here will be having a great day, and these over here will be struggling with boyfriends, and oh my goodness. So the joy is getting to watch them grow and change. And the struggle is the responsibility. You know, it's hard sometimes when they'll start sharing with you, and you get to be part of their real raw feelings as teenagers. And so that's kind of the hard part for me. But I pray on it, and God gives me strength every day, and it's actually my joy.
Hi, I'm Kathy Mcihargy. I'm on staff at the River Church, and we have a life coach program there, a small team of 5 life coaches. But Hope Incubator started several years ago by my pastor, Paul Swearingen, and the goal of Hope Incubator is just to bring business leaders together with a focus on hope for our city. And alongside of Hope Incubator. That's a monthly meeting with special speakers. They have also gone into several businesses and made themselves available to pray with some of the employees, and just kind of a chaplaincy. So oftentimes there's a dream deep inside of our hearts, but there are a lot of different reasons why that's been stuffed and pushed down, or someone important in your life said, no, I can't see you doing that. So part of life coaching is just to speak to God's design in our lives, and He puts dreams inside of us that a coach can help you to reconnect and hope. I mean, a lot of times we have disappointments that are so deep in our lives that we shut off our dreams and our hope that life could be different. And I know statistically, many people are not working in a job that they love and enjoy going to every day. So bringing coaching to the marketplace would be, it would be great for the employer, and it would be great for the employee to really kind of explore why they're here and what they were created for. So,
good morning. My name is Anatasia Pouliot, and my husband and I have a nonprofit ministry. It's called Battle Zone Ministries, and it's discipleship focused. There is a component for women. It's called Identity Zone, and it's finding your identity in Christ. What Identity Zone does is that it takes a woman's real life situations. That's why it's so different than a Bible study, because I'm taking the things that are already inside you, of what you already know about the Word, and then this is what it looks like actually lived out in your life. So you go out, you experience life, you bring back your situation, and you run it through the skills and tools, and they're all biblically based, and then you can see in that situation, did I respond? Did it look like Jesus Christ, or did it look like the world? And did it look like my flesh? And so you help women to then, okay, this is what we can do different next time, because sure enough, that situation is going to happen again, right? So it's always coaching and the discipleship component. So
good morning. My name is Vicki Luna, and I'm the founder and director of the Lighthouse Recovery Program. We are a ministry of Christian women serving women who are recovering from drug and alcohol abuse. And so I opened the Lighthouse. Step by step, the Lord just showed me how to do that, and I just took leaps of faith. And so we just offered housing to women who came out of secular programs, and I would go in the evening time and case manage them and teach them Bible studies. And a dear friend of mine who was a daycare provider came in and taught the children, and as we grew, I continued to do the Bible studies in the evening, and then my daughter started doing the little children's ministry, and we just gave women a safe place to call home as we started depositing the seeds of the Word into their lives, and encouraging them that this is who you are, and this is whose you are, and this is what you can do. This is what life is all about. And we've just grown from there over the last 7 years. The first 2 years, we just offered housing for women. After that, women were calling and saying, I need a residential treatment component, but I can't afford, to go to the other places. And so the Lord put it in my heart to open a supervised type setting, a more restrictive. So I did, and we collaborated with another ministry that was in operation at the time, and our women would go there for their classes during the day. And about 2 years after that, they came and said, we're, kind of going up under the umbrella of another ministry, and your women won't be able to participate because no one from the community can continue to come to these classes. And I said, oh, Lord, what are we going to do now? Because I still worked during the day, and where are these women going to go? And I had two choices. I could either go back to just offering the housing and just continue ministering to them in the evening, or I could make a choice, between my job and my ministry. And so I did that. That was a huge leap of faith. And we birthed what we call our Day Recovery Center, where we have a calendar of classes Monday through Thursday, where not only the women who live in our homes, but women who live in the community who don't require as high of a level of care, they come and attend those classes. And so we're all Christian women serving these women and loving them up. They see me real. They see me, in my sweats at the grocery store because I take them with me to go grocery shopping for the home. They see the real me, and they, because I have found, just simple at my dentist. When I went to the dentist and it was very clinical, and I was afraid of, them drilling on me, injecting me, but when I found a new dentist and the candle was lit and he'd small talk with me, and he'd pop in a movie and the DVDs in everybody's chair, and everybody would know your kid's name, and it became a family atmosphere for me. And so I wasn't afraid to go to the dentist anymore because they were my family. And that's what we create at the Lighthouse, is a family atmosphere. And I can say how great the Lighthouse is all day long, but the proof is in the outcome of the women.